Welcome to our 15th anniversary celebration and fundraiser. I am Bernice Bronson, Executive Director and founder of Zena's House. I'm going to take you on a 15-year journey in 10 minutes. You will learn how Zena's House came to be. You'll learn of our accomplishments, the impact this organization has made in the lives of youth over the years, and where we're headed next. Are you ready? Here we go. Zena's House was named after my sister, Zena Jessie. Zena was the youngest of my three sisters. She loved to read, play basketball, volleyball, and spend time with her friends and family. Unfortunately, my dear sweet Zena died in 2002 at the age of 17 due to lupus and its complications. 2 years after Zena passed, I made a decision to move forward with my dream of creating a youth organization in her honor. I must thank my three friends who helped me in the very beginning of this journey. Miss Salentia Moore helped me come up with the name Zena's House, and Miss Trinell Griffin flew down from Baltimore for a weekend and helped me develop my logo and newsletter. And Dr. Letitia Marshall helped me polish up my business cards using Zena's House 85 at yahoo.com. We were on to something. We received our 501c3 status in November of 2004. I then sent emails out to the local middle schools in the area, and Bear Creek principal at the time, Dr. Sandra DeShazier, took me up on my offer to provide a free after-school program. I worked closely with Miss Leah Smith, the after-school program coordinator. Dr. DeShazier was hearing a buzz and excitement from the kids in the program, so much so that she provided funds for us to have our end-year celebration. In 2005, in December, through a mutual friend, I met the man who would be my future husband, Jerry Bronson, JB for short. JB was one of the few local barbers in Union City who had a mentoring program. We ended up partnering to host a spring break camp together in 2006, and the rest was history. He has truly been my number one fan and a proud and awesome supporter of Zena's House. Zena's House vision is to instill hope in youth through education, life skills development, exposure, encouragement, and love. Ultimately, to see youth so full of hope, whereby they know and believe that nothing shall be impossible to them. Between 2006 and 2012, we received a contract with the Georgia Department of Education to become a supplemental educational services provider. We provided free in-home tutoring to middle school students in Fulton and Clayton County. The schools paid us for our services. We served over 100 students, and these students demonstrated increased confidence about school and increased test scores to match. As part of our Life Essentials component, we hosted a number of workshops relevant to our community needs. They included the Law and You, Social Media Benefits and Harms, What's Your Hustle Entrepreneurship Workshop, Money Moves, and more. And through our Project Exposure program, we have exposed some 300 students to 12 colleges and universities, the arts, and international travel to Ghana, West Africa. We believe exposure sets our students up to dream and to dream big. One of our major accomplishments was to take a group of students to visit Ghana, West Africa. It was a big dream of mine to educate, expose, and empower our students on what Africa, or at least a small part of it, is really like. Growing up as a kid from Africa, there were and still are many stereotypes about this great continent. We wanted to dispel the myths, at least with our students, so they would tell their family and friends the truth about Africa. It was an unforgettable 9-day journey to many parts of Ghana. Our students and chaperones thoroughly enjoyed the experience. Some kids who had never been on a plane or even left the state of Georgia experienced the greatness of Africa in a journey of a lifetime. In 2008, we met Kim Sellers Bates, who became our Director of Development. She has secured grants from Walmart and Greystone, assisted with our appeal letters, conducted board and youth advisory council training, and helped us develop partnerships with Creekside through Miss Yolanda McGee, and most recently with DeVoe Real Estate, and that is DeVoe of New Edition. She is truly a treasure. We have had many awesome board members through the years, and our board members help promote Zena's House. They provide insight, support financially, and ensure that we are meeting the vision of Zena's House. Our current board members are educators Dr. Natasha Lyles and Miss Danielle Veal, and attorney Raya Greathouse with Greathouse Trial Law. In 2018, we created a youth advisory council with 4 dynamic students: Raina Lawrence, Brianna Lawrence, Thomas Woods, and Terrell Coates. They are helping us to spread our reach, raising funds, and providing thoughtful ideas for program development. In 2017 and 2018, I had the privilege and opportunity to serve as principal for a day at Evelyn C. West Elementary with Principal Burton. While there, I was able to reconnect with Miss Smith from our time at Bear Creek from way back in 2005. It was a pleasure to see her. I also served as principal for a day at Langston Hughes High School with Principal Reeves. I absolutely enjoyed both experiences. In August 2018, Zena's House was accepted into the Atlanta Area Evaluation Association program, where they helped us develop an official logic model to provide a clear picture on why we do what we do and how to measure its impact. Through this program, Danielle Veal, a member of the evaluation team, became a Zena's House board member, and we are happy to have her on board. On October 10, 2018, 15 years after starting Zena's House, I left the CDC Foundation and committed to work for Zena's House full-time. I am truly living my best life. I now have time to attend afternoon meetings, research and write for grants, stay current on our social media pages, and start on a project I've wanted to do for a long time called Where Are They Now? I also work as a substitute teacher in South Fulton schools, where I'm able to stay connected to the students and schools. This whole change has been made possible through the support of my wonderful husband, Jerry Bronson. Also in 2018, Miss Katrina Thompson with Clayton County Public Schools reached out to me and inquired if we were still tutoring. She went on to say that she remembered that we provided quality services 13 years ago. I quickly updated all of our tutoring documents, connected with Pro Bono Partners of Atlanta to assist us with our contract development. I recruited and trained a number of tutors, and we began tutoring in group homes in Clayton County. In 2019, we changed our logo to make our focus more clear to the public, and we are enjoying the new look. Since celebrating our 10th anniversary in 2014, our goal had been to develop a youth center in the South Fulton area. I am happy to say that the City of Union City developed the Gathering Place Community Center. This is a fantastic place for the entire community to enjoy. Through the years, we have developed some great partnerships to include Distinguished Young Ladies, Get to Work, South Fulton Arrow Youth Council, Creekside High School, Bear Creek Middle School, and the City of Union City. In our 15 years, we have many people to thank. I would like to recognize our current monthly supporters: Dr. Surjit Chandoki, Miss Teresa Doniger, Miss Rebecca Jesse, Dr. Andrea Francis, Mrs. Shelbia King, Dr. Joseph Opong, and Francis Tanner. A sincere thank you to our corporate sponsors: Walmart, Publix, Greystone, Panda Express, Greathouse Trial Law, McDonald's, and Amazon Smile. I'd like to take this time to acknowledge a very special sponsor who passed away on May 24th, 2019. Mr. Ben Alston. Mr. Alston was a client of my husband for over 20 years. JB asked Mr. Alston to support our spring break camp in 2006, and he has supported ever since. He recently supported our 2019 college tour with breakfast for our participants. In 2008, Zena's House featured Mr. Alston as our sponsor highlight. We asked him why he chooses to give, and he said that if people didn't give to his parents, he wouldn't be the successful businessman that he was. He went on to say that he believes all business owners should give back to their community. He lived up to his beliefs. We truly love and appreciate Mr. Alston's support. He will be missed. A special thank you to our 15th anniversary celebration and fundraiser supporters, Miss Gail Hill, Kim Sellers-Bates of KSTB Enterprises, Kizzy Crawford of Distinguished Realty, Friendship Tours, Chick-fil-A Fairburn, JB All Masters Barbershop, Oz Pizza, Kelly Adams of Wyford Realty, Prestige Partners, Bellamy Naturals, the 20 Pearls Foundation, an affiliate of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Tau Epsilon Omega Chapter. Another very special thank you to my sister Ellen Tanner Richardson and my mother Rebecca Jesse for their encouragement, listening ear, editing and reviewing documents, financial support from day one. I am so grateful and thankful for them. Last but not least, a big thank you to our 15th anniversary committee, Miss Donna Scoggins, Miss Sparkle Bacon, Mrs. Stacy Grundy, Mrs. Phyllis Ivory, and Dr. Andrea Francis. They have been absolutely phenomenal in putting this event together. A special thank you to our design consultant, Miss Anjanette Fountain. So in year 15, I am just as fired up as I was when we first started. So what's next for Zena's House? Well, we recently started a mentoring program called Operation Graduate with seniors at Creekside High School. We're providing mentors to help them reach their goal of graduation May 2020. We're also putting tremendous effort into measuring our impact, starting with our project, Where Are They Now? We are reaching out to students who received tutoring and/or attended any of our college trips